Hello guys, it is AlderGamingYT, and today we are back at another video. Today we are doing Roblox Studio. What we were doing is basically skills, and so to get yourself better at Roblox Studio. So I'm basically going to be doing the basics and a little bit of other skills too. But yeah. So first of all, what you need to do is you need to make a map. And so you see new here, all templates, themes, gameplay, and yeah. And so I'm going to go onto base play, which is what most people choose. Unless you want to make some sort of random game, I don't know. And so you can see here we are now on our base plate. So yeah. I'm going to start with a very basic which you need to know on a Roblox if you're going to be making a game on Roblox Studio. These are the basics which you need to know, otherwise your game is going to, I'm sorry, but it's going to be trash. And so to make a part, this is a part, so that will be a square, that will be a sphere, or block, a sphere, a wedge, and a cylinder. And so if you click on it, it will come up with each. So this is block, and so you can have select, move, scale, and rotate. So if you use this, you can help to rotate it. If you want to move it, you could do that. Or if you want it to not be accurate and be quite trash, you can use that. And then you've got a scale here to help you size it. And another thing that I need to teach you is materials and colours. And so you've got a whole list of materials here. You've got stuff like brick. Let's make this brick, I don't know, black. Or maybe green. That doesn't fit. Let's go to grey. Or maybe I might want to make it marble. If I want to make an invisible thing, I recommend changing it to white and then going to force field. As you can see, it's not 100% working, but it is quite invisible. It's crystal clear. But yeah, you can see there. Another thing I will teach you is in model. This is a very helpful part of the tab. In model, some things you should know is move. You will usually start on 1, but I recommend for a very accurate game to move it to 0. If you want very accurate rotating, it's very difficult, but I'd recommend setting it to 0 too. So if I make a part here and I want to rotate it, it will be like that. But you can set it to any degree you like. Well, I mean, as long as it's proper degree. You couldn't make like 2,600 billion. A very handy bit is unlock all here, and so that would unlock the base plate. And so let's make my base plate some grass. So I go up to grass, and then I choose the colour I want. There we go, we've got a grass base plate, and we can play however we want. Now, I'm not the greatest at doing this, because sometimes it plays up for me, but if you want to lock something, how I do it, I'm not sure if it's the actual correct way, but it usually works, is to click on it, select locked tool, sort of move around a bit so it's still not in it, and sometimes it doesn't work, as you saw there, so let's try that again. That's locked. And you can see it's locked. So just have a little play around on that if you want to lock it all, because it works on random things for me. But moving on, this is an important bit. Do not use free models. Free models as a bit, which I'm on now. The search bar to get a model. If you can't make a model, I recommend you either use like one free model. Do not use free models with scripts. Do not use them with scripts. They may have viruses in them. But if you badly cannot make something and it does not have scripts in, then maybe use one or two. However, do not overuse them in your game. Another thing to teach you is about making a model and grouping and ungrouping. So let's go here and let's move this a little bit. I don't know. Let's play around with it. And let's play around with it. Now I want to duplicate that. So you've got copy, duplicate, delete. And so here, please note that I'm not going to do a lot of things. I mean, I want to move it slightly. So you can see there, it's slightly different. Now if I want to put that together, I need to put both of them like that, and then I press group, and now you can see it's a model. To publish it to a Roblox website, even if you don't want other people using it as a free model, you need to go to Explorer, you need to click on this, you need to search for Save for Roblox, title it, so I'm going to title for YouTube tutorial, give a description, allow copying. No, I would not like people to copy it, and it should publish. So once it's done that, you should be able to close a window after it's done it. So you can see there. Now, what if I want to union it? As you can see, I got an error message. Section contains CSG incompatible instances, so unioning stuff can be very difficult. You can obviously ungroup it, or you might want to copy it. This means you can place it in another game without making it a model. So if you can see, paste, it pastes a model straight back in. So we've gone through most of the tutorial already, quicker than expected. I just want to teach a few more things. Editor. So I want to make a few hills. So this is create, this is region, and this is edit. And so let's go to add. As you can see, you can make some sort of hill. You've got your own sort of different things. So let's make some things out of. Let's just have a little play around. Just spam it. So you can move it back, and you can change the size, the shape, and everything. Such as this is a square. This is very handy. This is very handy. So now I am just going to quickly teach you how to anchor and unanchor things. It's very easy. So if you see here, if I press play, you'll see that failed. And so I might as well make it a bit improved by teaching you another thing. Put a spawn point in. And if you want to make the spawn point invisible, you double tap on it, and that goes. You can make it look like the other thing to make it distinguishable. I can't speak today. And then, yeah, that's invisible. And as you can see, I did not anchor that, and it's basically shot up into the air. Well, that was a massive fail. Or maybe it was anchored. I think this didn't anchor. I think that's the problem. I forgot to anchor my own base plate. But this is how to anchor. If it's like this, it means it's anchored and it will stay. Just like that, it will just fall. The final thing which I'm going to be going over in my basics video is how to do cannot collide. Cannot collide is basically where you can walk through something. And so, here, let's get a block. Let's make it so I can actually walk through. Due to this being a bit stupid, I'm not actually going to demonstrate, but I will show you how to do it. So if I go into view, and then if I go into properties is a very handy thing. You can do a lot of things in it. But with it, you can even lock things in it, so I should have actually told you that earlier. But yeah. You can anchor it through here as well, but my thing is, how do you do it can collide? Well, you can see there, can collide, so you simply just press that, and then you can walk through it. Simples. It is very easy. Well, thanks for watching this video. This was just well, I say short, it was longer than I expected. It's 10 minutes when I expected to get through, I don't know, 5 minutes. But yeah, if you are new to doing studio, or if you plan to do studio, or if you haven't done it for a while in fact, and you need a refresh, obviously I'm not going to go through any scripting or anything, because I have limits as well. As well. But yeah, I'll show you my best work to end this video. I will show you my best work to end this video. So if I go into toolbox, you can use a toolbox for some things. So my models, so fixed improved 143. So this is a pacer that I made. It's got a roll scripting. That's the only type of scripting, and I'm not going to explain now. So it means that when it's unanchored, it doesn't fall apart or fall down. And I also built a massive Winchmore Hill station. You might recognise this in Dude 11133's game of what's it called? Combi City Railways, but I improved it a bit. But anyway, now I've shown you 2 models. Yeah, it's time to end the video there, as I don't want to get it too long. So see ya!